Then also, we bought the boys 5 new beds for Christmas. Now we bought 5 beds, well actually 4 beds, back about 5 years ago from Sportsman's Guide. They cost us $40 a piece. They're 6 inches thick. They're 42 by 54, I think they were. They had that furry top on them. The liners come off so you can wash them. And they're still decent, all right? But they're starting to show a little wear in the center. You know, like they're just starting to kind of sink in a little bit. So we wanted to get a new beds for Christmas, so we did. They came in actually 3 days before Christmas. J.C. Pennies was selling them. They had 2 sizes, large and jumbo. We bought the jumbo. The jumbo's about the same dimensions as the ones we have, except for the thickness. They said that they were 5.5 inches thick, Tempur-Pedic. So we said, well, you know what we have now are 6, but you know what, 5.5 is okay. It's a Tempur-Pedic. It's supposed to be a little bit more firmer. Made in USA. Now this was right on their website, JCPenney's website. Made in USA. 5.5 inches thick. The outer dimensions, 42 by 50 or something like that. $70 a piece. So we ordered them. We ordered 5 of them. They came in 3 days before Christmas. I opened them because they say you open them and let them sit for 48 hours. So I opened them up. I let them sit in the spare room where they can't get to them for 48 hours. And I'll tell you what, these things are the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen. It's just a cat may be comfortable on it. They're 2.5 inches thick. If that, I'm even going to give them the benefit 3 inches, but that's not nowhere near. The overall size is true, but the stick again, they're not Tempur-Pedic. They're just regular 8 crate type foam, if you know what I mean. It hasn't got the furry top like I showed. 2.5 inches is about what it is in thickness, and USA made. Well, unless USA is putting China stickers on their equipment or on their product, these were made in China. So at that point, the wife called and we are going to be sending them back, but they want us to pay for the return shipping. And we refused to pay the return shipping because they were misadvertised. They said 5.5 inches. They're not Tempur-Pedic. They're not USA made. They're not. So we're not going to pay for shipping and return. And I'll tell you what, if you guys see them on JCPenney's website, check around, make sure they're not selling somebody else's, or there's just not a generic, because they suck. They really suck. I'm telling you, if you had a cat, the cat may be able to lay in this thing comfortably because he's not going to sink down too much. But if you got a dog that's 25 pounds, 30 pounds, you might as well just let him lay on the floor. All right? Now our boys are, 150 pounds, 120 pounds. My smallest little Tucker's 65 pounds. But let me see. Yeah, he's 65. Mickey is 80. I think he was 87 last time he weighed in. And then the other 3, like I say, Bear, he's 110. Lance is 115. Duffy's 150. These boys are not going to be comfortable on these little pieces of shit foam. So we could have made these things ourselves, all of them, for $60. So anyway, they're going to go back and we're going to do some research. Luckily, the beds we have are still okay, but we definitely want to get them some new ones. And if worse comes to worse, I'll go up and I'll buy some latex foam. We have a latex company up here. It's the wholesale outlet. It's actually the manufacturer, but I can buy a latex mattress out of them. It's not a covered mattress, it's just the latex mattress itself. You have to cover it. 6 inches. king size for 300 bucks. Now, I don't know if any of you guys ever laid on latex, but I'll tell you what, I like it better than that memory foam stuff. So, anyway, guys, we'll get back to that in a minute.